Last time I developed nausea like this during training was during the hack squat period. Anytime I really feel my quads, really target my quads, and I do enough volume, nausea starts to creep up. Today was leg press day. I did a whole stack of these low bar squats before I got to the leg press. Today is 40 degrees, very hot in the gym. Probably that has something to do with it. So lots of fatigue before I even got to the leg press. And then the leg press, I started feeling it, man. Started feeling it creeping up. I really wanted to hit 3 sets of 10 with 6 plates. That's what I have been doing the last few weeks, trying to progress that. Today I could only manage to, after that second set of 10 with 6 plates, I was talking to a mate, and during the conversation, I just started feeling that nausea, that wave. You know, you feel that sputum come up and you're kind of getting ready to vomit. That was a good sign to stop training. I don't really know why quads do this to me, but like my body is built in such a way to prevent me from working my quads to the extreme. When I do hamstrings, glutes, triceps, biceps, even core, nothing really produces that much soreness as quad focused training. So today I even had a bit of a cheat. Before I rocked up to the gym, I had this idea of using my straps for the leg press. When you put the backrest of the leg press really like all the way down, that puts a lot of pressure on the forearms, on the grip. Otherwise, you will slide up the bench and you won't be able to do the leg press. Or the alternative to that is you're going to allow your lower back to round. Now, if you allow the lower back to round, then really you're not training what you're supposed to be training. You're putting your lower back in a very, very difficult position, and you're basically asking for injury. And it's not unheard of that people have injured their backs during the leg press. So I decided to strap up today. The grip on these handles in the leg press, obviously a lot of people have been using these, and it's starting to spin around. It's a rubber handle on a metal handle, if you know what I mean. It's like it's got a rubber insert, and the rubber spins around. I don't know if they didn't glue it or what, or it just over time deteriorated, but it spins around. And so not only is my grip struggling to handle it, but the thing is spinning, which is like the worst case scenario. And so I decided to use straps, strap up. It takes a little while to kind of set it all up, but strap up and just basically concrete yourself into that seat and let only the legs move and completely remove the worry of grip or anything like that. So, and I thought I was doing really well. I thought, man, maybe I can get 6 plates for 4 sets, maybe even 5 sets. First set is brutal. Like, it's very heavy, but I liked it. It was the grip was kind of helping me out. The straps were helping me out. Second set, I thought it went well, and then as soon as I walked away, oh my God, the nausea started flooding in. It's 40 degrees. It's hot. Sweating it up, wiping sweat like every 2 seconds. And I thought to myself, geez, I won't be able to do a third set. There's a high likelihood that I'll vomit during the set. So I decided to pull the pin there and call the session there. But this day, like of my training program, like today, the leg day as I call it, is the heaviest for me. It's the ugliest day. It's the one that I get absolutely fatigued from the most. Obviously, the deadlift days, when I do my back, that's a big day as well. But it's not a lot of volume through the hips. It's a lot of volume in the rowing, but the rowing doesn't produce that nausea like the quads do. I don't really understand why. Like even back in the day, man, like during basketball when we used to do runs on the beach, up sand hills and all that. Obviously, there's a lot of quads in that as well. I used to feel the nausea, I used to vomit. And it's always got to do with the quad pump. If the quad pump is absolutely filthy and it's absolutely getting smashed, nausea. If I do RDLs, no nausea. If I do deadlifts, no nausea. If I do, you name it, no nausea. Anything that has a lot of quads, heaps of nausea comes in. It's that psoas, iliacus, that insertion, origin point. It's basically going straight through the abdomen, and so it has an impact on the bowels, the intra-abdominal pressure, all of that stuff. I'm just speculating. I don't really know, but obviously nausea has got something to do with the gastrointestinal system. Maybe it's that, or maybe it's the fact that, you are diverting a lot of the blood supply to the legs, to the big muscles. Maybe because of that, there's a lot of nausea coming in, because now all of a sudden the gastrointestinal system is not getting enough blood flow. I don't know. Maybe there's a diversion of blood flow. Maybe it's the fact that the psoas iliacus are just getting absolutely smoked, and that's pushing the bowels in such a way. I don't really know, but nausea happened. And so it's a good way. Yeah, right here I'm feeling a big time. A surge of nausea. And this wasn't even real bad here. It got worse as the resting period got on. It's a good way to stop. I was talking to a mate, and as I was talking to him, I started feeling the nausea, and like almost mid-sentence as he was talking, I said, "Geez, man, let me walk away." And he was like, "Damn, you need some gummy bears or something. Maybe your sugar's dropped." But it was just a sudden flush of nausea. Walked away, and I managed not to vomit, but I reckon another set and I would have been vomiting. Obviously, vomiting is not the goal here. If you get to the vomiting stage, that means that you are pretty much cooked, man. It's time to pick up your bag, jump into your shoes, and walk away. And that happened today. I think there's a few things happening here. The heat obviously played an impact. I did a extra volume on the squats today. That played an impact. But yeah, quads are absolutely smoked. And there's evidence, which is the nausea. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.